Hey everyone, FFJmon here. Welcome back to the channel. I just wanted to discuss about some Pokemon TCG topics, and yeah, just kind of wanted to lay my thoughts out about what's going on with the Pokemon TCG and kind of where I'm at with some of the stuff, and kind of go from there. So, I think firstly, I think Ascended Heroes comes out next week. So as of filming this video on January 23rd, the new Ascended Heroes set comes out next week. And I'm excited about it. I don't think I'm going to get any product of it initially just because it sounds like there's been delays of things. I think it's the 2-pack, because I think it was like the 3 and 2-pack blisters that are going to be available, or the only things going to be available right now. And I think one of them got delayed. I don't remember if it was the 2-pack or the 3-pack, but basically I think only one of the products is going to be available like at release, and I'm sure the prices for those are going to be like really high, and I'm sure there's going to be more Ascended Heroes down the line. And you guys kind of know my style of collecting, where I basically just want to try to collect like one booster pack of whatever set is coming out, and then I may open a couple packs if I have the opportunity. But besides that, that's kind of the extent of what I do with booster packs. So yeah, I'll definitely try to get a booster pack of Ascended Heroes and try to open up a couple, but I don't think I'm going to do that initially because it seems like the allocations of the set is really low, and I feel like people are going to have a high price for those, and I want to try to, be reasonable with what I'm spending. So that's the update on Ascended Heroes. And then the set after that is the interesting one. So in Japanese, I think it's the Nihilist Zero set that comes out either end of this week or next week. I don't remember, but it's like in January sometime soon. And I think that's going to be equivalent to one set in English. So it's like going to be like a 1-to-1 basically, kind of like Phantasmal Flames and Inferno X was. Inferno X was the Japanese set. Phantasmal Flames was the English set. And the English set version of Nihilist Zero is Perfect Order. And I'm really excited about that one because I was able to get some product of Perfect Order on the Pokemon Center website. Basically when it dropped, and then obviously like it sold out I think within the first like hour or so. But I got really lucky because I was actually like on the Pokemon website while it like basically like before it dropped, and then like I was still on this website when it did drop, and then it like put me in a queue, and it like said I had like 5 hours or something left, and then it ended up whittling down, and I didn't wait 5 hours because it didn't take that long. Like I think it maybe took like a half hour, 40 minutes or so, and I just had my phone next to me while I was doing stuff. But basically once it was my turn, I actually got to pick like what I wanted: booster box, booster bundle, or ETB. And now I was tempted to get a Pokemon Center ETB, but I'm in it for the packs really, and ETB is kind of just, the promo card would have been cool because it was a Tyrunt, and I really like, Tyrunt and Tyrantrum and dinosaurs. I think are really cool. But so you would have got like a Pokemon Center, I think, exclusive promo card, and then like the ETB would have also been Pokemon Center exclusive. So I could have got that, but I decided to just get, you're only limited to, I don't know what the limit was for ETBs, but I got one booster box of Perfect Order pre-ordered and from the Pokemon Center, and two, because the limit on the booster boxes was one, and the limit on the booster bundles was two. So I got two booster bundles of Perfect Order as well, and pre-ordered. So I'm excited about that. That's gonna be coming end of March, and yeah, I'll probably keep, I don't know what I'm gonna do with those yet. I'm definitely gonna open up probably at least one booster bundle. We'll see what happens with the other two things. But yeah, I'm just excited I was able to get that. Very fortunate. And that's probably gonna be all the Perfect Orders, sets that I ever get. But I was kind of lucky that I was able to get that. And then, yeah, I'll probably try to get the Nihilist Zero booster box, the Japanese version, at some point too. Because I think, yeah, that'd be cool. And I really like Zygarde. I think Zygarde is a really cool Pokemon. And I like Gen 6. I like Zygarde. I think it's a cool concept. I like his color scheme. I like the like Legends, or sorry, I like the XY anime, and like especially the last season with Zygarde and Ash and the League and Alon and all that stuff, and fighting Lysander and all that. Like, I think that was pretty awesome. Definitely one of the highlights of the Pokemon anime for sure. I haven't seen like the end of Ash's whole journey with like Go, and like I've seen parts of the Sword and Shield anime, but I saw all of Sun and Moon. I've seen all of XYZ. I've seen pretty much all of like the Kanto and Johto anime. I've seen bits and pieces of the Gen 3 anime, the Gen 4 anime, little bit of Gen 5, and then yeah, all of Gen 6, all of Gen 7. Haven't seen parts of the Gen 8 one, and then haven't really seen Horizons at all. So definitely have some catching up to do on the anime, but I really like Zygarde, and I really like the color scheme of the set, and it's a smaller set, but it's nice that there's only like one Japanese set, one English set. I feel like it's kind of easy to collect, and then I might even do a master set of it at some point too, because like I feel like the master set would be cool, and it's also like not a ton of cards, because like the Paradox Rift one I'm doing right now is like really big. It's like over 420 cards or something like that, so it's a lot of cards. But the Perfect Order one's gonna be a lot smaller, and I think I'd probably wait on that one, obviously, until the Paradox Rift Master Set's done, and I'll wait for the single prices for the set to go down, because like the set's gonna come out end of March. I imagine single prices will be pretty high, so maybe give it like a couple of sets after Perfect Order to come out for like some of the single prices to go lower. So maybe like in the fall of this year, maybe I can start doing a master set of Perfect Order. And plus, like, I feel like Voltex might have a specific binder for it, and like depending on what color it is, like I really like yellow and green, like light green, yellow. Like I really like that type of color. So I feel like if they had like a very color specific binder for Perfect Order, that'd be really cool. So, and I like the sets that kind of exemplify the new generation, because like the generation is Mega Evolution and like Gen 6, and it's based on the Legend ZA games, and like Zygarde is like the legendary Pokemon from that game. So like getting a set that's like the epitome of what that generation is, I think is a cool thing to collect and kind of a good way to go. And that's kind of why I decided to do Paradox Rift, because although like Paldea Evolved kind of like showcased the starters and a lot of the Pokemon from Generation 9, my favorite part of Generation 9 was the Paradox Pokemon. I feel like that kind of defined for me what those games were. And that's why I wanted to collect that specific set, because it was like the first set that collected Paradox Pokemon, and basically to me like made up a lot of my joy and experience of that game. And basically when you think about it, like I'd say like Paradox Rift, Temporal Forces, and Prismatic Evolution are kind of like the like main core sets, I would say, of the games. Well, at least of like the Paradox Pokemon part of the games. Because then like after Prismatic, then you have like the Pikachu set, then you have like all your like DLC kind of sets, like Stellar Crown, and I guess Stellar Crown was before Surging Sparks, but that was after Prismatic, I think. Or no, maybe it wasn't. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. The core of the Gen 9 I liked was Paradox Pokemon, and the core of what I like about Legend ZA is like Zygarde and stuff like that. So I think Perfect Order is gonna be a cool set. But yeah, let me know your thoughts, and yeah, that's kind of what I've been thinking about at this point in time, and we'll see how things go in the future. But yeah, I'm gonna be getting some cards in for the Paradox Rift Master Set, so be on the lookout for future videos kind of showcasing the new cards I got. And I'm excited to do some future videos, future movie reviews, and yeah, I'll get some other videos out there as well. So thanks for watching. Have a great night.